Hi guys, this is Vitushi. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is actually going to be very special. It's going to be another throwback travel Tuesday video, and usually जिन लोगों को नहीं पता है, throwback travel Tuesday में I talk about the places that I've been to, and जहाँ पे मैंने vlogging नहीं की unfortunately, but I talk about the whole itinerary. I talk about what we did, where we stayed, what we shopped, what we ate, everything. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about my first ever trip to Europe, which was in Greece, and I'd actually gone there with a bunch of my college friends. We are very close and we've been friends since our college days. So it was a very special trip because we planned everything from scratch, and since it was our first ever Europe trip, we had actually a lot of firsts while planning it. So I hope to share all of this with you guys in this video, and without wasting any more time, let's just start with the video. Alright, so first comes the visa, which is actually the most difficult and the most irritating part of the whole process because it has a lot of paperwork, which I absolutely hate, and I'm sure a lot of people here would be able to relate with me on this. The best thing is to hire somebody who's expert in this matter. So that's what we actually did. We hired someone who helped us get through the whole process of filing for the visa, of the documents that you require, and of getting a date at the visa office and things like that. So it just makes the whole process very easy, and of course you have to give some fee to that person as well, but I think that's worth it because it just takes the burden off your shoulders, and you just do whatever you're told to do and you're good to go. So yeah, and of course the visa that you require to go to Greece is Schengen Visa, which is usually not very difficult to get, but because of the whole pandemic situation it has become a little complicated. So I would suggest you take a lot of precautions and you understand what the right procedure is and then go about it. Okay, then comes the booking part. So I have actually created a video where I've shared some tips and tricks on how to book your flights and your stay in a cheaper way. So I'm gonna link it in this particular video as well in the description, so you can check that out. Yeah, so coming back to booking, we made sure that we did the booking simultaneously, as in we started applying for the visa and we had booked all our flights and stay before that, because it's very important. क्योंकि जब आप वीजा के लिए फाइल करते हो आपको वो सारे प्रूफ्स भी चाहिए होते हैं, वो सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी चाहिए होते हैं कि आपकी फ्लाइट टिकट्स कहाँ से कहाँ तक की है, कब से कब तक की है, where you're staying, what are your stay bookings and things like that. So make sure that you do that booking before you sort of apply for the visa. So when it comes to our stay, we sort of booked it through booking.com, and there's one good thing about that site is that there's free cancellations. There's a particular day जो वो आपको देते हैं, उसके पहले if you cancel it then you won't be charged, and I think that's a very good thing because in case अगर आपका visa नहीं मिलता है then you always have an option of cancelling your stay bookings and saving that money, of course. So when it comes to our stay, we made sure that we book everything in Airbnbs because we did not want to spend a lot in hotels, and we made sure that all our Airbnbs are right in the city so that we don't really have to commute a lot, because वहाँ पे you can't really afford to take a cab or a taxi because it's quite expensive. So walking was the only preferred option that we had to sort of commute within the city. Okay, now comes the dilemma of choosing which islands to go to when you're traveling to Greece, because Greece is actually a collection of small छोटे islands. So here I would like to admit कि हमने थोड़ी कम research की, and we just went with the mainstream islands that are there in Greece. Of course, we went to Athens, which is the capital city. So our flight was from Bombay to Athens, so we had to go there. But apart from that, we went to Mykonos and Santorini. And trust me, these are the basic and the most mainstream places in Greece. But let me tell you that there are a lot of other small islands like Passos and Crete, and a lot of other islands that I don't even remember now, but they're way more beautiful and way more cheaper than these mainstream islands. And ये बात actually हमें वहाँ पे एक local cab driver ने बताई थी कि अगर आप आए हो तो it's better that you go to these smaller islands, and rather than going to the mainstream ones because they might be more expensive. But then हमारी bookings already हो चुकी थी, so we couldn't do that. But if you have the choice and if you want to make your trip even cheaper, then go for these non-mainstream islands and do your research properly. Having said that, Mykonos and Santorini were mainstream, but they were very, very, very beautiful. So I don't think we have any regrets in going there. But you always have the cheaper options, and I'm not sure if they're going to be better, but I'm sure they're going to be equally beautiful. So you can check those out as well. Alright, now let's talk about the itinerary. So we started our trip with a landing in Athens, which I mentioned earlier is the capital city of Greece, and let me tell you, it's very, very beautiful. It's just like any other European city that you'll see. And क्योंकि ये हमारा पहला यूरोप ट्रिप था and this was our first ever proper Europe city, we were like awestruck by just the small lanes that were there, by the cute markets that were there, by the cute restaurants that were there. So yeah, it was really nice. And basically on our first day we went to this place called the Monastery Square, which is a very popular place or a market in Athens. And you're just allowed to walk there. There are no vehicles allowed, and there was a small market in these small lanes, and there were very cute shops. So हमने वहाँ पे थोड़ी बहुत shopping की, and we sort of spent our day over there. And then we were roaming around the streets of Athens, and we had lunch in some of the cute restaurants. We had the famous Greek coffee. Then of course we ended our day with witnessing one of the most beautiful sunsets from this restaurant called A for Athens. The thing is कि rooftop restaurants are very, very popular in Greece, especially in Athens, because वहाँ से जो sunset दिखता है, it is amazing. So अगर आप Athens में हो, then you should definitely go to this place called A for Athens and just take the best table, which is the corner wala table, and just you'll witness like the most beautiful and the most colorful sunset ever. So yeah, that's how we ended our first day, and it was amazing. Second day we went to see the Acropolis, which is the majestic ruins, and which is again a very, very popular tourist spot in Greece. We visited the amphitheater, we visited the temple and everything, and we got to know a lot about the history of the Greek culture and everything. And of course I'll suggest कि अगर आप वहाँ जा रहे हैं, then you read up a bit, because that's when you'll understand the importance of those ruins, importance of Acropolis and क्या था वो exactly. Also I forgot to mention that the same day we stumbled upon this very cool restaurant called the Little Kook. We were just googling best places to eat lunch in Athens, and we found this particular restaurant. And the best part about this restaurant is that it has a theme that changes every 6 months. So the whole decor, the whole food menu and everything is designed according to that theme. So when we went there, the theme was Halloween, and oh my god, the way it was decorated, the way it was designed, it just, we were just mind blown by the detailing that was there. And even in the food menu, even in the washrooms and everything, sadly I couldn't record the whole thing, but there are some pictures which you'll be able to see here. The next day we took a ferry to Mykonos. We landed there, and then we went to this place called the Little Venice. Again, just as the name suggests, it has a lot of Venice vibes to it, although मैं कभी Venice गई नहीं हूँ तो मुझे पता नहीं, but yes, of course movies में देखा है, pictures में देखा है, so you can you get an idea. And again, needless to say, it was very beautiful and it was white. So the best part about the islands of Greece is that they are white. Like everything, every building, every shop, every house is white, and then they have these colors that pop on the doors, on the railings, on the windows. So it's usually blue, but you also have like green, you have red, you have pink. So I mean, it looks surreal. The whole town, the whole island it doesn't look real to me at all, and it looks very like picturesque and very aesthetically good looking, you know. So we went to Little Venice. We clicked pictures near the famous windmills that you see in all the Bollywood songs, and then we sat and ate at the restaurants, which was just by the sea, and we spent our whole day there eating and chilling, and also we witnessed again the most beautiful sunset ever. Then we went to the market, which is right next to the Little Venice. Actually वो Little Venice में ही है. We explored that market, and again everything was white and just like how you see it in movies. ऐसे लग रहा था कि कोई Bollywood song के बीच में आ गए हैं. And oh my god, like the shops were so cute. गलियों के बीच में ऐसे छोटे restaurants थे, and you know, it was a different feeling altogether. And then came the next day. So next day in Mykonos, we went to this beach called the Tropicana Beach, and we just wanted to chill in one place, and we didn't want to sort of move here and there. So हम पूरा दिन उसी beach पे थे. We were chilling, and we were playing in the water, and then we were eating and drinking and all of that. And then रात को वहाँ पे you know, there was a nice beach party that was going on, so we attended that. We danced a lot, we had a lot of fun. So Mykonos is actually known a lot for its parties and beach parties and things like that, so I'm glad that we got to attend that. So yeah, it was lots of fun. We were there in Mykonos for 2 days, and I think that's enough because it's a small island, it's a small place, unless you really want to explore a lot of beaches, because वहाँ पे काफ़ी सारी beaches हैं. So we went to Tropicana Beach and we stayed there. But if you want to explore a lot of beaches, you can do that as well. But I think 2 days are just more than enough for Mykonos. Alright, so the next day we took a ferry and we went to Santorini. Now Santorini जाने के लिए you have two options. You can either take a flight or you can take the ferry. I would suggest that you take the ferry at least for one way, because the way from Mykonos to Santorini through the ferry is very beautiful. Matlab, you get to see the large water bodies around the islands, and it's very surreal, and it's a great experience. So I think that you should definitely not miss out on that. And वापस आते वक्त you can always take a flight. So हमने जैसा किया था कि वापस आते वक्त हमने Santorini से directly Athens की flight ली थी. So that was quite convenient as well. Yeah, so we reached Santorini, and Santorini, I would say, is actually one of the most commercial islands or one of the most commercial places in Greece, because वहाँ पे भीड़ भी बहुत ज़्यादा थी, वहाँ पे टूरिस्ट्स भी बहुत ज़्यादा थे, वहाँ पे इंडियंस भी बहुत ज़्यादा थे. एंड जितनी भी मूवीज़ आप देखते हो, जितने भी बॉलीवुड सॉन्ग्स आप देखते हो, अगर उसमें ग्रीस की शूटिंग है, then Santorini has to be a part of it. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. I don't know how to put it. And yeah, it was our day one, and our Airbnb was right in the city, and it was near this place called Fira, which is again a very popular tourist spot in Santorini. And first day, basically we explored the market in Fira, and we also randomly came across this very beautiful castle, which was, you know, very shant, and वहाँ पे कोई tourists नहीं थे. You know, it just gave a lot of fairy tale vibes. उसके बाद हम गए the famous Black Beach, which is the Kabari Beach. Again, there are a lot of beaches in Santorini. So Santorini का map जो है, it has north and south. तो south में काफ़ी सारी beaches हैं. Like there's Red Beach, there's Black Beach, there's White Beach. I don't know, a lot of beaches. We decided to go to the Black Beach, and it was again very beautiful, very different and very painful at the same time, because it's very difficult to walk on the beach because वहाँ पे sand नहीं है, वहाँ पे actually literally stones हैं, and वहाँ पे barefoot चलना is a task. So you can just sit there and just enjoy the view, but you can't really walk on the beach because it gets a little painful after some time. So yeah, we spent our day at the beach, and then next day we went to the famous blue and white domes and the whole white structure that you see in the movies, which is in this place called Ia. It's at a little height, so it's a small climb, but the climb is beautiful because वो सारा सब कुछ ऐसे छोटे छोटे by-lanes में है, and again everything is white and everything is so cute, like even the shops and even the restaurants are very cute. I know I'm saying this again and again, but that's how it is. Like everything there is just cute. We reached the top at Ia, and it is actually a sunset spot. So वहाँ का जो sunset है वो बहुत ज़्यादा famous है, and apparently वहाँ से सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छा sunset दिखता है ग्रीस में. So we reached there, and unfortunately we couldn't witness the sunset because it was very very cloudy, but we sat in a restaurant with a great view. वहाँ से पूरा Santorini and पूरा sea दिख रहा था. So that was a good thing that happened to us, and we spent our evening there in that particular restaurant, and we ended our beautiful trip with an amazing wine tasting session, which again we found very very randomly. Actually हम Google कर रहे थे कि कहाँ से हम wine ले सकते हैं in Santorini, because it's known for its wines and wine tasting and all of that. So we came across this vineyard which was which was very near to us, and हम वहाँ गए, and we had the best wine tasting session ever with the best wines in the world. So we spent a good amount of time over there. Yeah, it was amazing, and it was an amazing end to this amazing trip. Alright guys, so this was my video on our trip to Greece, and I hope that you guys liked this video. I hope that you guys found it informative. I hope कुछ थोड़ी help मिली होगी अगर if you're planning a trip to Greece anytime soon. Yeah, and if you liked this video, then please like it and comment below if you've been to Greece, and क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं जो मैंने मिस आउट कर दी और जो आपने देखी हैं, and you would like everyone else to visit as well. And I'll be back with another video very soon. Till then, you guys take care and be happy, and bye. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.